message on, International Women's Day?
Hello, everyone. Wishing you a very happy International Women's Day. The only message I want to give you all, and something that I have been following really as my entrepreneur journey started, is to just follow your heart. I think we are all ladies who have an intuition and an intrinsic ability to gather courage, to gather the work-life balance, and to have an intuitive heart. So I would really suggest you all to just follow your heart, and then everything becomes quite easy.
And any particular challenge, that you would like to discuss with our audience?
So, as an entrepreneur or on a personal front, also there can be many challenges, and the ones that I have faced would be the ones that other women might face. Everyone has their own challenges, but in my sector, it was more of challenges of having a business in a rural centric world. So, I make products for livestock animals, and I travel a lot in the rural interiors. So, what I find most difficult is travel, then having good places to stay there or a secure environment to stay there. So all the women who are working in the agri sector will find this, that it becomes really difficult even today to go to the remotest of the villages and then manage your hygiene. So that does hamper the business. So that's something we should all work for. And otherwise, there are challenges of perspectives that I believe, because at times there have to be certain choices that we have to make, whether it's the family or whether it's our home versus something important at the office. So I believe that it's the regulation of mind and it's the regulation of perspectives, that if we do it, the challenges are easier to be faced. So whatever challenges that you would be facing or anyone else has, I think just introspect, and you'll find out that the answer is within you. As a youth, maybe around 20s or 25, when I was at that age, I really used to wonder that why women need to be celebrated. Because as youth, you always think that men and women are equal, and then why is this? So even the womanhood celebration shouldn't be there, because even the manhood should be celebrated. But now, as I'm a responsible woman post my marriage, and managing my work and my work priorities along with the family priorities has really been an inspiring journey, where I realized that this is why the womanhood has to be celebrated, because there's much more that we as women do. I think all women who are working are inspiring, and now I understand it more better when I am nourishing and I'm appreciating the womanhood myself.
And how has been the journey of your, company in all these years? Like, where you started, where are you now, and where do you see it, like maybe, 5 or 10 years down the line?
Right. So that's a very important question, because a lot of my personal journey is linked to my company's journey. So I started off a company right after graduating from college. That was in around 2018, 16 to 18, and where I had to take certain decisions of giving up on my PhD abroad to starting my company on my own. That itself, and that meant that I would be delaying a lot of things like my marriage and stuff like that. So I was at that juncture where I started a company in 2018, and by 2020 we were still figuring out as to what are the products that we are coming out. We always wanted to be a product-led company. So I'm a microbiologist, and I wanted to have applications of microbiology for the larger good. And it took us almost 2 years to identify the domain that we want to work in, the finances that we need. And by 2020, when we were ready and we decided to get into the animal husbandry industry, which is quite a male dominant industry and a lot of unorganized sector that it is, uh, that inspired me, because it required a lot of scientific organization and an input there to make a huge difference to the lives of farmers and animals. And secondly, it could have direct applications of the subject I was an expert of. So we started in 2020, and just when we started, the pandemic happened. So it was a huge blow, because on the day one there were lakhs and lakhs of rupees that we lost. just on starting. So the next 2 years were recovering those losses and whatever came our way. We pivoted a lot in this journey, and by 2021, we finally had a product range for cattle which was unique, innovative, and it also resolved to the challenges the farmers were facing at that time. So after 21 to 24 now, it's been almost 3.5 to 4 years, and we have a range of products that are unique, selling with they are giving 2x or to 4x returns to the farmers, and we are now spread across Maharashtra and Uttar Pradesh. So our product validation is done, our we are having recurring buyers, and in the next 5 years, along with ensuring that our product reaches to the farmers at large, we also want to work on employment at the rural level. So there are two key agendas in the next 5 years or 10 years that we are looking at, that is employment at the district level, at the taluka level, so that the rural to urban migration is somewhere stopped, and the rural brothers and sisters get a good living in their villages. So that is a key component in our strategy, that we want to generate a lot of employment. And around, let's say, there are around 766 districts in India, so there's at least one person in every district is what we are aiming for in the next 10 years. And along with that, we would want our products to be used by all cattle, the cattle diseases to be completely reduced because of us, and the farmers find dairy a profitable venture than what it is at this moment of time. So that is our goal in the next 5 to 10 years.
Any last piece of advice you would like to give to the girls who are just entering into the industry?
Right. So I think two or three advices. One is to just follow your heart, because there are intuitions that you get, that what idea would work, what people are right for you. But along with that, the second important thing is to have right set of mentors. So I was blessed to have right people at the right time, and please do look out for mentors. And third would be to get into an incubator support, because incubators really help startups. There's a lot of mentoring, there's a lot of advisory, and there is a lot of good people that you connect with through various incubators, which really help you and are catalytic in our journey. So if you're an entrepreneur who's just started, do become a part of various incubators, maybe in your state, in your district, wherever they are. Understand what incubators do, and then your journey will become quite smoother than otherwise.
So thank you so much, Saloni ji, and wish you happy International Women's Day.
Thank you. Thank you too.